Hello and welcome to our Waves the Rajgiri podcast, where we bring stories, insights, and conversations that inspire and inform. I'm your host, Shreya, a second year BCom student, and today we have a very special episode lined up for you. Rajgiri is conducting a case study competition about ACCA, and as part of it, we have two eminent guests. Mr. Prabhanshu Mittal, Head of Education Partner Relationship India, and Ms. Alti Ali, she is the Education Partner Relationship Lead South. My first question is to you, Ms. Altia. ACCA is one of the most sought after qualifications these days. To our listeners who are interested in pursuing a career in finance or accounting, what are the key benefits of ACCA?
All right, thank you for the question. And the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, ACCA, is a globally qualified, recognized qualification. When you are studying ACCA not only offers flexibility, the way you want to learn, so you can learn online, you can learn hybrid, you can learn in your classroom, but also gives you the opportunity of, tailor-made exams at your pace, right? So students can choose to write, we have 4 sittings every year, so students can write at their own pace. When you talk about the benefits of studying ACCA's curriculum is designed in a way where you're able to develop technical expertise, strategic thinking, and ethical skills as well, which is very important for an accountant or a professional accountant in this case. So that is what ACCA's curriculum is built about, right? ACCA is also a qualification that is known to employers. You're in high demand because you study multiple competencies within the ACCA qualification itself. So to summarize, I would say that there are numerous opportunities because employers know ACCA. The recognition that you get because you've studied a professional qualification like ACCA, and of course even the reward, right? So not just monetary rewards, but also rewards in terms of you being one of the most value-added resources in your organization because you studied such a forward-thinking qualification. So these would be some of the benefits that I would say for a student who's thinking of doing ACCA.
Thank you, ma'am. ACCA is known for its global reach. Could you explain how it helps professionals to work across different countries?
So ACCA has got 252,000 members and 600,000 future members across 181 countries. And that creates a very powerful network. Now, because of this network, ACCA future members and members are very much in demand. In addition to that, ACCA also have 70 plus mutual recognition agreements, which we call MRAs. And through appearing the local tax and laws, the ACCA members can also practice in those countries. For example, if you are an ACCA member, you can write on your card your ACA. So I hope it answers your question.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
For someone who's just starting their career in ACCA, what advice would you give to them?
All right. For someone who's just starting or deciding to do ACCA, I would say to make a plan, jot down your journey according to your strengths and your weaknesses. Make a plan as to when you want to complete, how many papers you want to sit in a year. Keep it flexible according to your pace, and that is what is one of the major benefits of ACCA as well, because it's so flexible, you can also plan your study accordingly. The second thing would be is to know your basics, understand the foundations in the paper, understand how papers are related to each other, and make your plan according to that. To stay consistent, that is something that is quite difficult, but is a must for any student who's planning their journey. Use online resources, the ACCA resources. We have the Study Hub, the My Exam Performance, we have examiner reports. There's vast resources available, so make use of all those resources. Stay motivated, although you will have a lot of motivation coming from your peers, from your tutors, from your faculty members, your college faculties, etc. But you have to have that self-motivation as well and look at the bigger picture, right? In 3 years, I'm going to be an ACCA member, or I'll be employed in an organization where I'll be rewarded and recognized. And lastly is to find a community, like a group study, or just students who are doing ACC, so you understand each other's journeys, and you're able to also find people who are going through the same journey. So find that community as well.
Man, that was really thrilled. As an ACC student myself, these bunch of questions are really popular among ACC students. The first question is, how does ACC open up career opportunities for graduates? And is there any particular industries where ACC graduates are high in demand?
Okay, so first of all, congratulations for being an ACCA student yourself. Now, ACCA is a very flexible qualification, and you must be knowing it yourself. Plus, it is very flexible. Not only it is flexible qualification, but also it is very cutting edge. We continue to evolve our qualification as per what the industry requires, and because of which ACC professionals are in demand across all the industries. Of course, auditing and accounting firms, the big fours, they are the largest consumer of ACCA talent worldwide, including in India, automobile industry, then BFSI, IT, ITEM, ITS, so on and so forth. Now, in terms of the job profiles onto which they can work upon, so of course, auditing and accounting, forensic accounting, then statutory audit, so on and so forth. Plus, ACC professionals also work as management accountant, financial analyst, CFOs, partners. So, I mean, it's quite a wide area into which they work.
Thank you, that was interesting.
Absolutely.
So the last question, how was your experience at Rajgiri today during the case study competition, and how do you think these events will help aspirants of ACCA?
I've been fortunate enough to be, working with Rajgiri for almost 8 to 9 years now. So for me, today at Rajgiri is also something that I'm very proud of, looking at the institution and how we've worked together. A great example of partnership between ACCA and Rajgiri. And I remember that we had the first case study competition last year in Rajgiri as well. And this is the second year that we're having this competition. We want students, not just ACCA students, but students across, to understand and enjoy learning, and to actually be able to practically apply what they are learning. And that is the whole reason of having this case study competition. We learn a lot, but we also need to know how to apply it. And having that, feedback coming from employers who are, well versed in the industry, and students listening to that feedback gives them that added advantage. And I'm sure that a lot of innovation also comes out from students, a lot of strategic thinking, critical skills that also are involved in the entire case study. And that's what we want. We want students to be, a well-rounded professional that have expertise in technical skills, that have, that strategic thinking that we need, and innovation as well. So that is the main purpose of the case study. And as usual, I'm always delighted to be at Rajgiri. So thank you for having me, and I wish all the participants the very best.
As always, we are happy to have you at Rajgiri, Ms. Althea. What about you, Pitsa Pravanshu? What are your experience at Rajgiri, and especially on today's case study competition?
First of all, thank you for having me over here. We have been working with the Rajgiri College of Social Sciences Autonomous since 2016, and we really value our partnership. I would like to congratulate the team at Rajgiri for putting a great show today. So congratulations to everyone, including yourself. I think these kind of engagements are certainly very important for the student fraternity at large, because they help them to develop the skills which are related to critical thinking, analytical skills, and most importantly, teamwork and collaboration. The students over here in these kind of the case study competitions, they also are able to understand that how they can apply the theoretical knowledge which they have gained during their academic studies at the real life situation. Right? So I think it's a great experience being over here, and I certainly would like to all the best to Rajgiri College of Social Sciences, all the participants today who are participating into this case study competition, and of course looking forward to have more such engagements in the future.
Thank you, sir. We are also happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Before we wrap up today's episode, let's hear from the winning team of the ACCA case study competition, the Loyola College team. Can you please share your experience with our listeners?
Sure.
We had an extremely invigorating experience to be a part of the case study competition opportunity that is provided by Rajgiri College of Social Sciences in collaboration with ACCA South India. We had a hands-on experience as to how to strategically think and put forth the plans that we have in mind. As we represent Loyola Academy, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for providing us with this extremely extraordinary opportunity.
Thank you and congratulations, team.
Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning into Our Waves, the Rajgiri podcast. Until next time, keep making waves.